What's up, you guys? Godzilla Fan Freaks coming at you today with another figure review, and today is actually a double review. We are reviewing two Toho Machine Chronicles figures, and why? Because both of these are from the same movie. Today we're going to be reviewing the two submarines from the Toho movie Latitude Zero, which really wasn't a a kaiju film or a monster movie. It was actually a war movie. And I've actually never seen it, so I'm just going off of some detail that I've read up and asked a few friends about. So I know it's not a monster flick or anything like that. It's actually a war film done by Toho. But they are both from Series 1. Again, very basic box, same box as always. Line up with the figures on the back. There's the two subs we were reviewing there. And that's about it. So that's it for the box. I'm going to do these figures one at a time. I don't know the name of these subs exactly, so I'm just going to describe them as the silver sub and the black sub. But if you know the names of the subs, please put them in the description. I know the black sub is like the black shark or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, we're going to do the silver sub here first. Again, your basic bench stand here with the two pegs that come up to hold the figure. And now onto the silver sub with paint job. Paint job, it's silver. Very nice, shiny metallic silver all the way around for this. And then you have you have some black here for the hatch, I'm guessing. And then these things here are kind of like a darkish gray with white. And then you have the fin here on the back, which has a little symbol that's done in black. And then you have the red stripe. And then on the underside, you got these pieces here, which are a dark gray. And then you have this under piece right here, which is a dark gray. So very basic coloring for the silver sub. As far as detail goes, it's a very smooth submarine, with a little bit of details here and there. You kind of got like, the lines and the cracks and the crevices. No windows on it, unless these things right here are windows. These little, kind of like cube-looking things that protrude from the sculpt that have circles on them. Those might be like windows or something. You got the hatch here at the top. These things here, all the fins and everything like that. So, very basic detail, but very nice detail nonetheless. And as far as like movement and moving parts go, this one actually doesn't have anything. And that's something I forgot to mention in my last review for the Atragon. The Atragon didn't have any moving parts either, not even the drill spin or anything like that. And on this one, nothing moves on this guy at all. You can just swap out the wings or the fins or whatever you want to call them. And you just swap them out for these ones, which are smaller versions, which I'm guessing they're retracted. And this is when you have them, and this is when they're expanded. So you have the option of having the wings expanded, or you can have them retracted, which are these ones here, which are a lot smaller. So pretty much just kind of replacement accessories, not really movement or articulation. And I got nothing to size them up against because it was a war film for the most part, and the only thing I have to size them up against is each other. So without further ado, here's the black sub. They're pretty much the same length. The black sub's probably just a hair longer. But good sizing nonetheless. They look good next to each other. And no doubt a good representation to have in your collection of the movie Latitude Zero. So now, to move the silver sub out of the way, let's go on to the black sub now. Black sub comes with, again, your very basic bench stand with the two pegs that come up to hold the figure. And now onto the black sub, and you guessed it, it is black. It's kind of a blackish grayish mix actually for the main base of it. And then kind of like these triangle formations here at the very front are kind of like a very creamy yellowish color. And then on the back side here where the thrusters are and everything, you kind of have a brick red around them. So that about does it for color. Again, just very basic color. The most colorful figure of these Toho Machine Chronicle figures is literally the Atragon. It has the most color out of any of these figures. And as far as moving parts, or actually no, detail. Again with detail, again very smooth, very nice sculpt, but everything's there. Everything up here for the bridge, the guns, all that stuff, the antennas and everything, the lights, the fins, everything like that's there. I do like these two little tiny fins right here. Very, very, very nicely well done and detailed. And overall, very nicely well done. A lot of this stuff here at the very top is actually separate when you get this figure. So be mindful of that. And these don't stay in the best. They are kind of loose and fall out from time to time. I need to glue them in because a lot of these pieces, as you can tell, are very small. And it would suck if you lost some of them. Because if you lost them, then it's like you have a missing piece here on the sub. And then that really stinks. So very, very nicely well done. Not really, no movement at all, no articulation. But overall, very, very nicely well done. Black sub from Latitude Zero. Again, you guys, a very quick and basic review for this one. For this one, for sure, is probably the quickest one out of them all. Just because I don't know too much about Latitude Zero, I do have to see the movie for myself. I was only able to give you guys some info of what I know from what I've looked up online, and that it pretty much was a war movie. It wasn't a monster or a kaiju flick or anything. But I have heard it's good from the people who have seen it. I know my buddy Dell, I believe, has seen it, and he recommended that I see it. So I definitely do need to keep my eye out for it at G-Fest or something like that, and pick a copy up and check it out. But here, I hope you guys enjoyed this review of the Toho Machine Chronicles of the 2 subs from Latitude Zero. And like always, we are Godzilla fan freaks. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And we will see you guys in the next video review. Thank you for watching.